right, so we came and did some testing today. How'd it go?
Testing went well. We found some issues this week with the carburetor that we've got sorted out now. I think it's better. I still think we need to change the plugs because these plugs have been in there since I put the engine in, and hell, that's been, I don't know, 4 months, 3 months. So they definitely need new plugs. Once we do that, we'll do some more testing with it, but I think we're on to something now, and we're figuring this thing out. It was running really good a month or so ago. I went to the final 8 at Digger Die, and it just hasn't really been the same since, and we found that carburetor problem. Dad's video shows what all happened with it. He posted it yesterday. You can look at what all was wrong with the carburetor on that video, but I think we're getting it figured out. We're going to change the plugs tomorrow, and hopefully we'll be able to do something this weekend and show some progress.
Cool. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
So we did some testing today. How'd it go?
Not as good as I would have hoped, but it's better. We've been struggling, as I think back about it, probably before Digger Die. We were having a fueling problem. I think we were up here testing a few times trying to figure it out. And just busy, hectic, things crazy around here, but I never really got to the bottom of that fueling problem. And it turns out that the rear power valve was corroded and it was stuck, and that's a major problem. And I know that I kept opening up the power valve channel restrictors in the back of the carburetor, trying to get the air fuel to come down, and then no matter what I did, it wouldn't move. And looking back now, I realize why, because the power valve was stuck shut. So I kept jetting it up and jetting it up and jetting it up, and that made a difference. However, it made it extremely rich off the starting line. The launch was just, it kept deteriorating. So I think what's happened now is we've run it that way for so long, and the top lube that he runs in the fuel, I think, has fouled the plugs a little bit. So we're going to take it home, pull plugs out of it, go over everything real good. And also I noticed tonight that it's not getting wide open throttle. It's not far from it, but on a little 750 carburetor like that, I mean, it needs everything it can get. So we're gonna adjust the wide open throttle in the carburetor, adjust the throttle linkage, and probably put a new set of plugs in it, go over the cap and rotor and the plug wires, make sure all the ignition's good, and I think it's going to be okay now.
Yeah, cool.
I think it's, even though it wasn't making good power, it still tried to go on the bumper out there
Right.
on that last hit. I mean, it was literally going on the bumper, popping and cracking. So I know it's making good power, but I think the ignition system is probably a little bit weak right now with the old plugs in it. So I think it's going to be all right though.
Good.
I think we're on the right track now.
Well, good luck this weekend.
Thank you, honey. Appreciate it very much. Thank you for always helping us and allowing us to come up here and test.
Oh, we love
huge,
it.
That's huge for us because I can't even explain what a help that is for us, because we can't test like we used to on the street like we used to down at the house. Even at that, we couldn't really put a good load on the engine like we can up here. So
We're happy to help.
appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Thanks.